You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 7.
Hard to believe tomorrow marks 24 years since the 9/11 terror attacks that killed nearly 3,000 people.
And there will be a memorial in the USS Midway Museum tomorrow to mark the day. Bob Allen, Don Miner, they're here to share their experiences from 9/11. Good morning to both of you, and thank you for being here. 24 years, 24 years. But I got to imagine for you, I mean, you can probably close your eyes and put yourselves right back in that moment.
For the moment, I was driving a school bus here in San Diego, and I heard it. I got calls on my phone and listened on the radio. That's about it. I know I pulled over around 9:30 or something like that, and my heart went dead, and it was the same time as the first tower went down. It was weird. I don't know if there was anything happening. I don't know if anything could have happened, or it just finally hit me.
And when you say that it hit you, it's like in that moment, it was so surreal that for everyone, it took a moment for it to sink. Wait a minute, what? Because nobody could process what was happening in real time. You're the president of the New York City Fire Department Retirees. Tell me about that group and what you guys do, because again, not to keep harping on the fact that it's been 24 years, but now that's enough time where it now becomes official, like history, and people now are adults who weren't even born when it happened, and it's just mind-blowing to think about.
Well, we started our memorial reading all the names of the first responders in front of Firehouse 1 in downtown. It's called the Big House, and then the next year we went to Balboa Park in the amphitheater, and the president sat down with the admiral from the Midway on a plane, and they just started discussing. And Admiral McLaughlin, he says, "You're more than welcome to do it on the Midway," and that's how that started. Just by chance, they met on the thing, and it is the most spectacular 9/11 memorial that you can have with that venue. The Midway's incredible.
Don, what about you? What do you remember?
Well, like so many other firefighters, I was on duty that morning and I was getting off, and I happened to see the TV, and like you said, it was surreal. I didn't know if it was a movie, and then obviously it was not, and so it was, it's hard to explain. It's hard to put in words other than the world changed.
Yeah, the world.
It really did.
We have some pictures from the San Diego search and rescue team that was there and responded to New York. As we look at these pictures, what can you tell us about these photos?
These photos were taken, many of them, by Ken Matsumoto, who's a retired division chief from Oceanside, and he was a task force leader with USAR Task Force 8. So they responded a few days after 9/11, or shortly after, and they were there for 10 days doing search and rescue operations. As you can see from these pictures, it's amazing. The work they did was incredible, along with USAR teams from all over the country, but the team from here was amazing, and I was not with them.
I can attest to that, because I was down there, and when I first looked for the USAR team, I talked to a captain at a command desk for the pile, and I said, "Do you know where the San Diego USAR team is?" And he says, "Oh, you mean the worker bees?" And then the next time I was down there, I was on a ramp where people were going in and out. It was change of shift, and New York City firemen were coming up to me and asking me what was I, because I had a very old helmet on, and I was dressed in New York. So I told them I'm just a retired fireman from San Diego. And 6 out of the 12 guys told me that USAR team is absolutely incredible.
Awesome. Yeah.
They actually are the only group that I've ever heard of. They found so many bodies from firemen that they carried out too, and that's never happened before. It's only the New York City firemen carry out New York City firemen.
You mentioned the worker bees, the USAR team, but since that day, we've known all the health issues that have come from the people who work that site, but not one person gave it a second thought. When they went there, everybody wanted to go. Everybody wanted to help. USAR team from here and everybody. obviously the result of it. But what is the mindset day one, day two, whenever you arrive and these teams get there? What is the mindset to go in and start helping and rescuing? What do you think of when you see what you saw there?
You do. I mean, it was,
like, how do you put yourself into that mind frame? I just can't imagine.
Well, for me, we were going into fires, my whole, this was just, it was 5 times worse looking for your friends, But it was tough. I mean, I was down there about 5 or 6 times, that's all, because I lived here at the time.
Right.
And you have to move forward, right? And you spend every year honoring, remembering, and that's what's happening tomorrow. I understand, do you have a special surfboard, or is there a special surfboard?
Yes.
It's
Right
over, it's over there. You have a special surfboard. So tell me a little bit about the meaning behind the surfboard and who it's honoring.
This surfboard was made by Iron Cross, which is now Cardiff Surf Co. in Cardiff.
Oh, wow.
Jeff and Jay Gregera made this board for the 10th anniversary. One of the retirees from New York went to them. He was a surfer, Brendan Savage, and went to Iron Cross and said, would you make a 10th anniversary board for us? And this is the result, an amazing one-of-a-kind memorial. Has a picture of all 343, a real picture of all 343 firefighters that died that day. And we bring it out for 9/11, obviously, and wherever we can show it, we do, because it's just kind of beyond words. But they did an amazing job with it, and we're probably going to talk to them about making a 25th for next year.
I'm talking to 2 people here who love New York, who've been there many times, and I was there within maybe a year and a half after this happened, and saw the whole. And to this day, you see some of these images. I mean, like,
I know.
the goosebumps come right
Goosebumps,
back, and you see the photos on that board, and you just kind of stay quiet when you see it. Obviously, the ceremony on the Midway is emotional. What can folks expect when they show up to that?
Well, the mayor will speak first, probably, and we have Chief of Department Robert Logan, the fire department. He's going to speak. We all say a couple of words here and there, and then we start with the names. And I've been working with the names for years. I'm in charge of that until my wife threw me out. Now she does,
That's a powerful moment, and I know some of the folks who have read those names in Manhattan, and you start remembering the names that pop up. Some just click more than others, and boy, that's a moment, man. That really gets to you. It really is emotional. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And if you haven't been to the ceremony, please try and come one year.
There's one, I understand, I want to make sure we get the information out, so if people want to attend, there's one at the USS Midway Museum, and then there's another ceremony in National City?
Yeah, National City Fire Department, Station 34.
Okay, that's happening?
That's at 8:30 in the morning.
8:30?
Okay. And then the Midway's at 2:30.
He started the National City the first
Oh, he
year.
did?
So
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we as a department, we did right after 9/11,
That's
and it was
amazing.
very important to keep it going.
We have all these great events, and we keep mentioning 24 years. This is the kind of stuff, because how do we make sure people, hashtag don't forget, never forget, yeah. But it's a matter of having you guys having these discussions, having these events, because at 24 years, people do start to kind of, it goes into the history books and that kind of thing. How do we make sure this is never forgotten?
By making sure we keep these events going, and not end them at 25 or say it's been 25 years, so it's enough or anything. It's never going to be enough. And I know all of us in the fire service made a promise that we wouldn't forget, so we have to just keep it going no matter what.
And if you've never been to that memorial museum,
Oh yeah,
at the site of, holy moly, I mean, just the thought of that place, you need to find and center yourself before you go in there.
Let's
it's an emotional day.
It is emotional, and tomorrow will be as well a 9/11 memorial ceremony at the USS Midway Museum happening tomorrow, 2:30. reading of all the responder names and tolling of the bells. We're going to get all the information for both of these events if you would like to attend up on our website, fox5sandiego.com. Click the Scene On tab.
Midway is, if you're going to the memorial, it's
Yep.
free.
It's
you
free.
can say that, yes.
Okay, it is free.
If you're going to the
If
memorial.
you're going to the memorial,
It'll be free.
It'll
All
be
right.
free.
Thank
Bob,
you.
Don,
Don,
we thank you both.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good talking.
Thanks for having us.